to force myself on my friend, some kind of sexual assault. They wanted that insinuation out there. They wanted to put it out there. And then I got word behind the scenes of what they've been working on. And they got somebody that was going to come and be Clarissa's voice. And I was like, Clarissa would never go on their channels. Clarissa don't know them. And me and Clarissa cool. So I want y'all to understand, like, the intent is to purposely do this to a man that they wasn't even there. They have no knowledge. The only portion of the story they ever heard was mine. When your intent is to do that to me, you should go to jail. You should be in jail if your intent is to do that. And so what I'm about to do now is about to bust them again, and they finna fall on their face. Now, I've said this story 3 times. I said this story on my other It's Been Real channel because Laura Keck and Tiffany Marie went to some other guys, told the guys that I tried to do something sexual to my friend in New Orleans at CrimeCon. So on that channel, I had to tell the story. I told the story on this channel, and I told the story on John Crime's channel. Every single time I told the story, it was exactly the same. And I hate to say this, but it's the truth. So I got to say this before I make them look stupid. Every time I said the story was when we got the CrimeCon. Well, now the first day was perfect, but you can kind of see something was wrong with Clarissa that afternoon, the Friday afternoon. Something was a little off, but we had just met each other. But yes, you could tell something was a little bit off with it. But by the morning time, by the second full day there, she was in full fight mode. She wanted to fight anybody. And when I say fight, I mean she wanted to mentally have an argument with someone. She did not want to physically fight. And normally, if somebody come at me and they want to argue, I'm going to give them the attention they're looking for. I'm not going to hold back. But one of the reasons I refused to argue with Clarissa was because she had told me and Stephanie Harlow, she said, when I get friends that really care about me, I end up pushing them away and I end up fighting with them for my own insecurities. And I start purposely trying to pick a fight with them just so we can have a falling out. I don't know why I do this. When somebody tell me this, the empath in me goes, that means one day Clarissa is going to go off and try to fight one of us. And she's going to keep trying really hard. And when that day comes, I'm going to stop her. I'm not going to let her do this. I'm not going to let her throw away 2 good friends. We're going to end the cycle. So when she said something crazy off the fucking wall to me earlier that day, she said something so below the belt to me that I was in the room with me, Clarissa, Stephanie Harlow, and Stephanie Harlow's sister. When she said this, my eyes got big. Everybody in the room, eyes got big. Stephanie Harlow was like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. Ain't nobody in their life ever said something so cruel to me. And I just looked at the floor and I looked up at Stephanie Harlow and I text Stephanie Harlow. I said, I'm not going to fight with her. And I put my phone down. I didn't say nothing. We get in the elevator. She did it again. The whole day, the whole night, I had a date set up. My date arrived. So it's me, Stephanie's sister, me, my date, and Clarissa. And we go out to have fun, but Clarissa not talking to nobody. She's just trying to pick fights. We get into the hotel lobby. Clarissa comes between me and Stephanie Harlow, gets right in my face and tries again. I walk away and go to the bar. Stephanie comes to me. Her sister comes to me. They put their arm around me. They was like, don't let this bullshit get to you. At this point, Stephanie Harlow got mad and went off on Clarissa like, yeah, leave John the fuck alone, blah, blah, blah. I avoided it again because I don't want to fight with her. I don't know why she mad. We go out, and then after we go out at 3 a.m, Clarissa's sitting behind me in the car. And she said something else, and I'm like, you know what? I'm tired. She want to fight. I'm going to give her a fight. So I go off on her while I'm in the front seat. She gets mad. She kicked the seat. Then she tried to climb out the window in the back. Now I'm just sitting in the front seat chilling like, all right, you tried to fight me. You know what I'm saying? You want to make me mad. You the one mad. Look at you. You fucking trying to get out of the damn window in the back seat, and I'm in the front seat. My date driving the car. My date like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? And so I'm chilling in the front seat. Stephanie and her sister in the back. Stephanie's sister is like trying to grab Clarissa, I think. And Stephanie was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then Stephanie still was trying to grab her. And then that was it. That was the big Big fallout, the big argument. We got to the hotel front. She went to the back of the car. I went to the front of the car, and I was just smiling the whole time. Like, that's what I do. People try to fuck with me. I fuck them up. That's what you asked for. That's what you begged me for. I told this story. You need to understand how dirty Molly and Tiffany and Laura is. You need to understand this. Everybody there were real true crime YouTubers. Everybody at the lobby who saw it, Daniel Holland, everybody are real big YouTubers. Big YouTubers don't know who Molly is. They don't know who Tiffany is. They don't know who Keck is. They would never talk to them. They would never speak to them. No one there respects these three women enough to have a conversation with them. So only I told a story, the same story I told y'all. From what I said, they have no other version. Normally there's a guy version versus a girl version. There is only my version. These three women looked at my version and they said, Clarissa is no longer online. If Clarissa is no longer online, we could just make up any lie that we want to destroy John's reputation. So the lie we're going to run with, we're going to act like we're Clarissa's friends. We're going to act like we've been talking to her, even though she hates them and has never spoken to them in her life. We just going to act like we know her. She gone. So it's just John word versus ours. So let's just get fan base to believe that John went to CrimeCon and did some crazy sexual shit with his friend. They didn't even know I had a date because after I didn't even say, every time I told a story, I never said that I had a date until they started trying to put this shit on me, right? So Laura behind the scenes saying she gonna get Clarissa on her shit. And she don't get Clarissa on her shit. She was gonna get a fake person. She was gonna get somebody to pretend and say all of these lies about me. I called Clarissa. I called the real Clarissa. First, I text Clarissa and I said, girl, I know damn well you ain't finna go on no goddamn racist channel. Clarissa said, I am not on YouTube. I ain't been on YouTube forever. Whoever they talking about is lying. And so I said, well, that's what they're planning to do. And they've been using the story of crime to try to say like me and you, like I did something to you. And that made Clarissa so upset. Clarissa told me to call her on FaceTime. And she told me to record so people can hear from her own mouth. So I'm finna play Clarissa's recording. Stephanie, I know you watch. I talked to Stephanie Harlow today, and I want y'all to understand how much they lie. Laura went live on her channel, said that I don't date black women and I don't like black women. She did it the night I was on a date with a black woman. Laura came on her channel and told everybody that me and Stephanie Harlow aren't friends and we aren't talking. She just makes shit up out of her head. Me and Stephanie Harlow, not only are we cool, but you see Stephanie's latest video I made for her channel. How much can you fall on your face? Now they're saying there's a story about CrimeCon and they said these lies like Clarissa talked to them. Now you about to see just how much these women will lie and the depths they'll go to try to destroy someone's reputation with lies.